Calum, disappointing result, but great performance tonight from Cheltenham.
Yeah, frustrating. I thought we played really well last Tuesday. A bit more of a test today, compared more to the Bolton game, but very frustrating not to come away with the win. Just saying to George Smith that I thought we were going to nick one there at the end, and it was going to go to penalties, and we'd done a lot of research. Tim sent me a lot of clips through of where they were going to be going on their penalties, so frustrating, yes.
Otherwise, you must have been really happy with your own performance. There are a couple of really good saves in there.
Yeah, it's been good for me this competition to get my games. And, everyone knows the situation that I've been in, where I've had to be patient. But I feel like I haven't really had too many opportunities to show Cheltenham fans really what I'm about and what I can do. But I think the last week that's gone by, the 2 games that we've played, I think I've done myself credit, and more importantly, I think the performances have been really, really good.
And you mentioned obviously the lack of being a first choice here. You've now got a Cheltenham Town legend above you in the pecking order. I suppose Scott Brown, there was an opportunity for you to learn, isn't it? Goalkeepers, they do help each other.
Yeah, he's been brilliant since he's come in. I think it's the first time really that I've been here, or at any other club really, where I've had such a senior goalkeeper like himself, who's played 300 league games in England and in Scotland. So it's going to be fantastic for me to learn and see how he trains differently to obviously the young loanees that we've had here. But yeah, no, gelled really well. Get on really well with him, and Bookie knows him already, and yeah, he's slotted him really nicely.
And I suppose from your point of view, the key is to push him all the way, isn't it?
Yeah, I think again, going back to how I played the past 2 games in the past week, I'd like to think I've showed what I'm about, and yeah, Brownie knows that I'm going to be pushing him all the way, and I think when I have had the opportunity to play, I think I've done okay personally. So yeah.
In terms of the new boys settling in, I mean, I suppose there comes a point where they stop being new boys and they're just players who play for Cheltenham Town, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's been. I think the defenders that have come in, I think they've been brilliant. I think it's transformed the way that we're able to play. Will and Manny have been fantastic really since they've come in, and I think if we can play how we did tonight in the league, I don't think we'll be far off sort of turning things around and winning all of our home games. Yeah.
What has it been about the Cups this season for Cheltenham Town? Because there's been runs in both the Checkatrade and the League Cup as well, and you've created a couple of upsets there.
I guess you could sort of say there's not really too much pressure. Tonight it would have been fantastic, but when there's teams coming to play at your patch where they're coming from a higher league, there's no pressure. You just know you've got to go out there and do what you do, and I think that we've shown that we're not really too far off. I think Bradford are doing very, very well currently in League One, and so were Bolton when we played them. Yeah, I think things are looking a lot more positive now than they were 3 or 4 weeks ago.
And that's got to bode well for Plymouth, another top team, but a team you nearly got a result against down at home park.
Yeah, we played well against all of the teams that, when teams have come here and they've been in the playoffs or right at the top, we've always played well for some reason when the bigger teams come here. But again, I think it's just people feel that they can express themselves a little bit more against those teams, sort of, nothing to lose mentality really.